For me, the fight response has been a big part of my journey. For most of my life, my my father was a very angry person, and so when he was in that way, it was very unsafe to be around him. And so I learned that anger was unsafe, understandably so, as you know, I'm a child. But then as I started to develop into adulthood, anytime I faced my own anger, I suppressed it. I actually developed a response of being very calm. So everyone thought, oh, he's super calm, super chill. And deeper than that was actually, for me, it was helplessness, right? Because the anger was there, like as a form of power, but no matter how much I expressed it, what I actually needed to allow was that feeling of helplessness. And that was what was under the anger, right? So to complete the response, I had to first, the calmness, that was my protection. We all have different protections. So my calmness is like, no, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Suppress it, breathe it, meditate, do whatever you need to do to bring this thing down, because you don't want to feel this helplessness that you felt. It doesn't change, the energy stays there. So it's like, it's trying to move, it's trying to move. And then it's like, no, I feel helpless. Calm, right? So this was the cycle. I had to let it complete. And with that, there was a lot of anger, there was a lot of grief, and there was also like, I couldn't do anything. It was like, you know, like a bully with his hand on your head and you're like doing this and you can't touch them. I'll take it a step further. So first the energy is allowed to come up. So then the fight response comes up. I wasn't conscious as I was doing this. I did like 15 years of martial arts to go through this, by the way. Lots of fights. And I essentially was unconsciously facing that energy without any awareness of what I was doing. It was just there that I needed to face. And so fighting, that's not really like dealing with the energy. Essentially, in order for it to fully complete, I had to fight enough to realize that I don't have to anymore. So it was a reclamation of my own power where there was helplessness. And so the completion was actually the acknowledgement of my own helplessness and the acceptance of that can be there, because there's going to be some time when I'll be helpless. And so that was the trigger response that was locked in my system, right? Of I want to fight, I can't fight. So first I couldn't even touch it. And then I can fight and I need to keep fighting and keep fighting. So I'm going through it until eventually I realize I don't need to fight anymore. Like I can feel this energy, it can be there. And here I am, I don't lose any power now. And that was the full completion. It had to happen physiologically because it was a fight response. These are all very powerful energies, right? It's like when it's there, I can't control it. I still feel the fight energy because I can't delete it from my nervous system. So before it, every time I would feel it, underneath it was this little boy that felt completely helpless to his father and was trying to fight to reclaim his power but couldn't. And so that was the response. You can see it's not just something, yes, the awareness was important, but it was actually like an energy that I needed to start to like be able to see as a natural response that doesn't define me anymore, because I was identifying by that experience. So that was the attachment, and that was where it was getting stuck.